After Gevo surged to a sharp peak and dived even more drastically, let's look at why it could bounce back, based on technical and fundamental factors. Starting off with the technicals, it's way overextended from a basic Fibonacci retracement perspective, and based on drastic downward deviations from the center lines of indicators like Bollinger Bands and the Keltner channel. So even if Gevo were to suddenly suffer a series of immediate setbacks to its ambitious plans, it's too bearishly overextended, which is why there'd still be a brief slowdown or even pause to pass under the major long-term 190 to 170 region in such a bearish scenario. However, if price can hold, especially at or above 190 heading into the next Fib time zone interval, a brief bounce up to 230 would be completely normal. Though if it can't start consistently closing over 230 and driving for 250 by June, price could stagnate back down. In the bigger picture, eyes are on another attempt to clear the historic $3 range, fueled by an optimistic outlook that revolves around expanding production capacity, scaling its carbon management platform, and monetizing its intellectual property globally, all while demonstrating early commercial traction in specialty fuel markets, providing near-term revenue opportunities and long-term upside. One of Gevo's most anticipated plans is the significant expansion of its Gevo North Dakota GND facility in Richardson by adding a second ethanol production plant with capacity of up to 75 million gallons per year. This follows an earlier initiative to increase the existing plant's capacity from 67 to 75 million gallons per year, meaning the site could ultimately reach approximately 150 million gallons per year of low-carbon ethanol production. This location is viewed as highly strategic due to its agricultural advantages, supportive regulatory environment, and existing infrastructure, especially its integrated carbon capture and sequestration system. This system is central to Gevo's business model, enabling the capture of more than 400,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide annually at full build-out, and creating additional revenue streams through carbon markets and low-carbon fuel credits. By leveraging prior engineering work and existing infrastructure, Gevo believes it can deploy capital more efficiently while scaling its carbon business alongside fuel production. The captured carbon dioxide is positioned as a valuable co-product that can be sequestered for carbon removal credits or used in industrial applications. Gevo also pointed to strong interest from potential financiers, suggesting external validation of the project's strategic and economic value, helping to alleviate some concerns about the need for massive capital raises and possible debt and stock dilution. Beyond physical expansion, Gevo is increasingly focused on scaling its business model globally through licensing and franchise-style deployment of its technology platform. It has built a substantial intellectual property portfolio with more than 550 issued and pending patents, including 17 new patents in the past 2 years. These cover key processes, such as alcohol-to-jet and ethanol-to-olefins, which enable the production of sustainable aviation fuel, renewable diesel, and chemical intermediates. Gevo views this portfolio as forming the foundation of a replicable playbook that can be deployed internationally, allowing it to generate revenue from licensing its technology, systems, and expertise on top of fuel production revenue, meaning it could significantly expand its global footprint without requiring proportional capital investment. Gevo is also demonstrating early commercial momentum in niche but high-value markets. It generated approximately $5 million in revenue in 2025 from its high-performance sustainable racing fuel products. While still modest relative to its long-term ambitions, this revenue stream validates both the performance and market acceptance of its renewable fuel technology. Gevo highlighted that motorsports represent a demanding proving ground, where fuels must meet extreme performance standards, and success in this segment reinforces the broader applicability of its products. The rapid shift towards sustainable fuels in major racing leagues like Formula One, IndyCar, NASCAR, and MotoGP reflects a wider industry transition, which Gevo believes could translate into a multi-billion-dollar opportunity across aviation, marine, and specialty fuel markets. On top of that, The reaffirmation of U.S. renewable fuel standard priorities and increasing global emphasis on decarbonization are seen as tailwinds that position Gevo to support both domestic energy independence goals and international sustainability initiatives.